Mrs. Nancy Mae Bitt McDaniel, age 70, of Sylacauga, died June 26 at Coosa Valley Medical Center. Visitation will be held on Friday from 4 until 5 p.m. at Curtis & Son Funeral Home, North Chapel. Online condolences at curtissonsonfh.com. Curtis & Son Funeral Home, North Chapel, Sylacauga, in charge of the arrangements. Memorial service for Leslie Tucker will be on Sunday at 2 p.m. in the event room at Curtis & Son Funeral Home North in Sylacauga. That memorial service begins at 2 p.m. Curtis & Son Funeral Home, North Chapel, directing. Mrs. Alois Bice, age 94, of Childersburg, died at her residence on Wednesday. And the funeral service will be Friday morning at 11 a.m. from First Methodist Church in Childersburg. Visitation from 10 a.m. until service time. Burial in the Green Hill Memorial Gardens of Childersburg, Curtis & Son Funeral Home, Childersburg Chapel, directing. And Miss Laura Carlisle died at her residence on Wednesday, and Curtis & Son Funeral Home, North Chapel, will announce the funeral arrangements. In other obituary news this morning, funeral service for Lorene London Hill, age 90, is this morning at 9 a.m. from Radley Smith Funeral Home Chapel, where the Reverend Keith Owens will be officiating. Entombment in Westview Cemetery in Atlanta, Georgia. Mrs. Hill died June 24th at her residence. Visitation this morning, 8:30 a.m. until 9 a.m. at the funeral home. In lieu of flowers, a family requests that donation be made to a favorite charity of your choice. Memorial messages can be sent to the family at radleysmith.com. Radley Smith Funeral Home, directing. Funeral service for Janie Catherine Heath, age 92, of Sycamore, is Thursday at 1:30 from the chapel of Radley Smith Funeral Home. Pastor Mike Owen officiating. Burial in the Evergreen Cemetery. Ms. Heath died Monday, June 25th. She was a member of the Risers Chapel Methodist Church and a former member of the Sycamore United Methodist Church. Visitation will be Thursday noon until 1:30 at the funeral home. Memorial messages can be sent to the family at radleysmith.com. Radley Smith Funeral Home, directing. Funeral service for Mr. Mark Stephen Cook, age 59, is Thursday at Mountain Home Baptist Church in Sycamore at 10 a.m. Burial in the Alabama National Cemetery in Montevallo. Wednesday, today, is visitation from 1 until 8 at the funeral home. Mr. Cook died June 20th at Bill Nichols Veterans Home in Alexander City. Online condolences at communityfuneralhome.org. Community Funeral Home, Sylacauga, directing. Mrs. Rebecca P. Cook, age 91, died Tuesday. Sims Funeral Service, Talladega, announcing the arrangements. Roy Hardy Denton, age 71, died Sunday, June 24th. Graveside service today at Midway Memory Gardens in Talladega at 11 a.m. The Reverend Daniel Posey officiating. Mr. Denton was a veteran of the U.S. Navy, and honors will be observed during the funeral service. Mr. Denton was a member of the Childersburg Friendship Baptist Church, also a member of the Teamsters Union, UAW. Talladega Funeral Home, directing. Wendell Fred Elliott, age 88, died Monday, June 25th. The family receiving friends Thursday at Radley Funeral Home in Alexander City from 5 until 7 p.m. Funeral service will be Friday at 10 a.m. from the chapel of Radley Funeral Home. Dr. Wayne Wright officiating. Military honors provided by the Alexander City Police Honor Guard. Committal service will follow the service at 1 p.m. from Green Hill Cemetery in Childersburg. Memorial messages may be sent to the family at radleyfuneralhome.com. Radley Funeral Home, Alexander City, directing. In other obituary news this morning, Robert C. Holly, age 66, died June 22nd in Sylacauga. Funeral arrangements are pending. They'll be announced by Sunset Memorial Chapel. Online condolences at sunsetmc.com. James Evans Williams, age 87, died June 21st in Peachtree City, Georgia. A memorial service celebrating his life will be held at Heritage of Peachtree in Peachtree City, Georgia on Thursday at 2 p.m. His ashes will be laid to rest on Friday at 9 a.m. from Evergreen Cemetery in Sylacauga. In lieu of flowers, a family request donation be made to the Community Foundation of the Low Country in the name of James E. Williams. Carl J. Mowell and Son Funeral Home, Peachtree City Funeral Home in Peachtree City, Georgia, directing that service. Mr. Williams was born in Sylacauga in 1931 and graduate of Sylacauga High School the year 1949. Linda Posey died June 24th. Funeral arrangements to be announced later by Terry's Metropolitan Mortuary. Online condolences at terrysmortuary.com. That is a look at obituaries this morning, brought to you by Curtis & Son Funeral Home, the North Chapel on Highway 21 in Sylacauga, and the Childersburg Chapel on Highway 280 in Childersburg. For pre-need funerals, burials, or cremations since 1975, Curtis & Son Funeral Home, Sylacauga, Childersburg.